Hello, I'm Nathan. I'm a right to repair advocate. That means I believe you should be able to fix your stuff. If you care about right to repair, I'm hoping you can hear me out. I need help to close the funding gap on right to repair for my work with my organization, PIRG. You might have seen that right to repair has made significant gains, especially these new laws that we've won. In the last year, 30 states have had active legislation, and we've had laws signed into New York, Colorado, Minnesota, and California. Also, Maine voters passed a ballot measure to access wireless car repair data, championed by our allies in the auto repair community. This kind of progress isn't by accident. We have scaled up our campaign work over the last few years to allow us to work in more states, to do more at the national level, and engage more directly with companies through shareholder campaigns. I think we've got our opponents on the ropes, but this campaign isn't over yet. In other words, the iron is hot, and now is our chance to strike. I don't take this step lightly, but I'm passionate about what we're doing, and I need help. In order to keep our campaign going, in order to finish the job, I need to raise another $50,000 to support projects in 2024. I'm hoping you will consider donating to my campaign and sharing this request with your networks. Here is the risk as I see it. What if we stall out here and don't win any more progress? I think manufacturers might simply adjust to our new laws and come up with new ways to limit repairs. The incentives are just too great for manufacturers to let these lucrative repair monopolies go, which have been building slowly over the course of decades. Some of these companies have their entire corporate profit strategy based on locking customers into their services without competition, or into forcing upgrades on a particular schedule. We don't need to just win a little bit, barely. We need to blow the doors off so they can't get away with that anymore. We aren't the only players, but PIRG plays a critical role in the broader right to repair campaign. We work closely with Repair.org, iFixit, Repair Preservation Group, and others. We've used our 50 years of experience in state and federal advocacy to maximize collective efforts to recruit and expand coalitions all over the country, to make the case with new research and mobilize our own large network of supporters. I've written some 13 reports on right to repair. But don't take my word for it. Literally, ask any of these other groups if PIRG is worth supporting. Every campaign is different, but also there are basic rules for good advocacy. The first principle is that elbow grease pays off. The more people you engage, the more phone calls you make, the more effort you put in, the more opportunities you will have to win. And our hard-fought work over the last few years has created a range of opportunities in states all across the country and in Washington, D.C. But right now, I don't have the resources I need to support all of these efforts. I need more hands at the wheel. Our operations focus on boots on the ground, real people having real conversation. And even while most of that work is done by volunteers and passionate, activists who just love repair, the staff capacity to organize and support those efforts is extensive. And so here's what we'll do with the additional funding if we raise it. We're going to add staff in the targeted states. Places where we have an opportunity to get something going, but we don't have the capacity to take advantage of it. I don't want to leave those places out. I want to put people to organize and make sure those move forward. Secondly, I want to keep medical right to repair going strong. Hospitals are struggling under manufacturer repair restrictions all the time. And this is one place where we have made little progress on a policy level. We want to do more organizing with hospitals and with biomedical technicians, and your support will help us do that. Finally, we know that it makes a difference when you take the fight right to the companies. And that's why we want to ramp up our shareholder actions and our corporate campaigns. And all of that takes more staff time. So I've set a goal of raising $50,000 by the end of this calendar year to support all these efforts. And if we raise more, we can do more. I think this is our moment, and I want to win the right to repair once and for all. And I'd love to do it with your support.